All right, this is simple solution 54 answers. All right, number one, we're talking about Marco going on a bicycle ride from Columbus, Ohio to Chicago to Illinois. The entire trip was 357, and he did it over a period of 6 days. The only thing they don't know is the day of day 6. So all they want you to do is to be able to write an equation to find that. So what you're going to do, you can do this one of two ways. You can do 357 minus the 5 days that you know. 60, 60 minus 65 minus 55 minus 60, and all of that is going to equal, I don't know, S for day 6. You can do it that way, or you can do 60 plus 60 plus 65 plus 55 plus 60 plus S, and all of that equals 357. Either one of those will work. All right, number 2, we have to find the sum. All right, sorry, that should be a 13. 13,430 is the sum. All right, number 3, we have a straight angle. Remember, a straight angle measures 180 degrees. Think about your arms straight out. You know 129 of those degrees. So we have to figure out how many we have left over, which is going to be A equals 51 degrees, is this angle right here. All right, number 2, you have to find an equivalent fraction to 1/5. You can do many different things here. This one obviously was 2 times as much. You can do 3 times as much. You can do 2/10, 2 times as much. I am going to do 3 times as much for 3/15. If you have anything else, please come show me. I would love to check that. All right, number 5, we have 3 meters. We have to convert that into centimeters. We're talking about a school office wall, and then divide it by 4. All right, so first 1 meter is 100 centimeters, 3 meters is 300 centimeters. If you take 300 and set this up to divide this by 4, this is, it's not enough space. Let's come down a little bit. All right, so 100 can't go in there, so you have to start thinking about tens, and that's going to be 7 tens for 280, with 20 left over. 4 goes into 25 times. Here is your quotient. This is 75 centimeters. All right, number 6 is talking about parallel lines. I do hope that you have the letter C. Okay, number 7, I want you to bring this to me. I want to see this. If you haven't done it yet, I want you to try it. Just remember, it is the area model. You are doing 62 times 51. After you complete it, bring it to me, please. All right, we have expanded form of 2,485. Okay, number 9. 2,000 times what? 2,000 equals what times 100, and this is 200. Remember those zeros. All right, number 10. The measure of this is likely 20, 90, or 130. I sure hope you put 90 degrees. That is a beautiful right angle. All right, 11 is subtraction. So we are going to subtract these 2 numbers. Lots of regrouping here. Nothing you can't handle. 4,044 is, no, sorry. Back up, Miss Hill. That should be a 3. 4,144 is the difference. All right, number 12, 1 liter is how many milliliters? You can use your conversion chart. You can flip over to a couple lessons and figure out that this is 1,000 milliliters. I want you to think, what do you measure in liters and milliliters? Is it weight? Is it liquid? Ask yourself that question and see if you can answer it. All right, 13. You know the length and the perimeter, and you have to find the width. So I'm going to label all of my sides, and I can see that my length is 18. That's 9 plus 9. My perimeter is 22. I'm going to take away 18, and I get 4. So now with that 4, I need to divide it in half to find my W, and W is 2. You can go an extra step here and add just to make sure you get it right. So 9 and 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and as long as it adds up to 22 centimeters, you got it. All right, we're rounding to the nearest 10,000. The 2 is telling the 3 not to change, and everything after becomes a 0. All right, 15, this one is new. It says an angle that turns through 1/360th of a circle is called a 1-degree angle and can be used to measure angles. What type of angle turns through 1/360th of a circle? So I'm going to put a little image in your brain. This is a circle, okay? What they are saying is if this is 0 right here, this is 0, okay? You kind of have like two little dots here. And these number all the way to half of this is 180, which means this is 90, which means this is 270, and this all the way up here is 360. Okay, so a 1-degree angle is when this line, this blue line right here, get my highlighter, when this blue line turns 1 degree. That's it. That's what that means. So a 1/360 degree is a 1-degree angle, literally. That's it. So let me put some other examples on here. If you had a 1-degree angle, that would be a 5-degree angle out of 360. You can go as far as 127 1-degree angles out of 360. That means this line goes up 1 degree every single time until it gets to 127, which is 127 degrees, which would probably look a little bit something like this, which creates an obtuse angle. All right, again, if you have any other questions about that, please come ask me.